Previously on Alan Wake. I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
Was this an episode of Game? Seriously? How did I not know this?
I'm missing a week.
Oh, it's just styled like a TV show. Okay, I gotcha. I was like, what the fuck?
The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at. But the cabin had disappeared.
That's gonna get annoying, isn't it? Like, getting recaps on what you just did? "3 years ago."
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie.
I see your thermos.
Worst weather I've ever seen.
No, I'm gonna ignore you.
Coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Manuscript page. Man, I missed a lot of manuscript pages then in that fucking episode. Jesus.
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now. My wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
Yeah, that's not dark. Return to Sender, an Alex Casey thriller. Alright then. Anything in this room?
The continuing freezing rain and heavy snowfall have necessitated
Jesus.
a winter storm warning in the entire tri-state area. People are advised to stay indoors as
It's a nice apartment though.
closed, and city officials are not expecting snow crews to keep up with the weather. We're now on the third day of the blizzard, and the weather is not expected to clear up anytime soon.
Nice big shower, and a bathtub, and dual sinks, and some pills. Are we going crazy? Only one machine though. Do they have a lawn? How do they just hang dry their clothes? It's not efficient, is it?
Hey, handsome. This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess
That's
you're
good.
gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
Why is this locked? Is this your dark room? Hello? Hello, Joyce? Oh man, we just got a new TV? Fucking sick. Who delivered that in the blizzard, or why didn't we set it up for 3 days? That doesn't make any sense.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Go to Alice.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding.
Oh my god.
I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called.
It's okay.
Alan,
Right
please
here.
check the fuse box.
I'm right here.
Right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
Hi.
I'm sorry. It
Spooky.
just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the
Spooky.
candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just...
That's an apartment.
Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
She tells you her deepest fear. I love you.
I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you.
Oh my
Even if
God.
You are a liar.
Ugh.
Thanks for this.
Get your romance out of my horror game. And then they banged by candlelight. For 3 years.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that?
Welcome to the stream, KDP.
Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
Like shit.
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital
There's
for tests.
jittering
I
happening
couldn't leave
right
without
now.
Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock.
I think we do have a concussion because my screen is constantly jittering.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah,
What the fuck?
Sheriff Breaker is waiting for you. She's very good at her job.
Did you just catch this?
Locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson.
That's a
was the
fucking
image
big
of a
fish.
Small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
It's a pretty big fish. Real big fish. Hello? I'm not gonna miss your collectibles this time, game.
Come in, Mr. Wake.
Oh
Your
shit, I
phone
went the right way.
The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
Mm-hmm.
How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd
This
locked
was
me
on the
up.
manuscript.
Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is
What?
this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood
Mr.
National
Wake,
Park.
can I help you
There's
with
a spot called
anything?
Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor.
Alice looked through the view.
There's a drunk guy.
Lining up the
We'll
shot.
talk to him soon.
Cauldron Lake was breathtaking. Something caught her eye. A figure standing in the shadows behind the cabin, like a thin woman in a black dress. She lowered the camera and looked again. No one there. Just a collection of bushes that looked vaguely human-shaped. She shook her head and laughed.
Yeah, I saw something about an Alan Wake 2 when I was looking up footage for this, see where to put my webcam and stuff.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over. Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the break room. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsal today. Over. Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage.
Hey, mister! Hey, can you turn the light? The light's on! The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here. Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're alright. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know,
You're so fucking wasted.
The cops, they got it all wrong. See, sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got drunk afterward. Okay, listen, you gotta listen carefully now. Here's the kicker. That wasn't Danny. No, sir. It only looked like him. You wanna know who it really was? It was a goddamn space alien! I know it sounds like something a drunk would say, but believe me, I wasn't drunk then.
Alright, that's enough. I had enough of your shit.
In spite of its human mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
He's a good writer, I'll give him that. I'd read it.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Yeah, I'm just looking for stuff. I'll go there soon. Thermos! I know you want me to go that way. I want to go this way. Thermos and radio.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and
Did they find the dog?
sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deer Fest float. Now, folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting. The big day's almost
Have a few
here.
beers, have a few laughs. You're young. What's the worst?
And leave the gunplay for the shooting competition, huh? There's no point in getting all worked up yet.
Alrighty. There's a
The caller
hole.
had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car.
Yeah, that's not suspicious.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Alright. Something tells me they're not going to let us leave.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Have a good sleep, buddy. Nah, I'll be nice. I'll leave the lights on.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing. They are not accountable for their actions, of course. I can assure you.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
We just walked out the doors.
Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Whoa!
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move. Get your hands off of my client.
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
All right, see ya.
Get me out of here.
Hey, Darkest Wolf, welcome to the stream.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
Nah, we're good. I'm a celebrity here. Don't lock up celebrities.
Someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry,
Oh,
you
Jesus
found him.
Christ.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Easy, Barry.
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault.
Turn on V-Sync, you said? Alrighty.
Very nice girl.
I don't
and
notice half
that's
these things that
more
everybody's talking
importantly,
about.
a fan.
I don't know.
She even has a fan site dedicated to you.
What are we missing? We haven't heard of this one.
They say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake.
Wake?
Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
It's fucking dark.
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall on the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
Any games from E3? Yeah, Fallout 4 is definitely at the top of my list. I have trouble remembering half their names, but the one where you're like in the future hunting robots, Zero, whatever it was, that one looks pretty fucking cool. The skeleton of a Colombian mammoth. Alrighty.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car? Just listen to yourself.
Spooky
What,
bear.
You shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week. And someone's
That's
got
not the game
Alice,
I'm thinking of,
and
but
everything's just...
Understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that?
it was where you're like the caveman almost. Like it's so far in the future that you're like she was hunting with a bow and arrow and stuff. Zero something. I can't remember what it's called though. It's not Star Fox Zero. It's not a shitty Nintendo game. Can't go that way. Oh, for sure. That's it. Horizon. What was the Zero thing I'm thinking of then? Was it Zero Horizon? Or is there something else? So Max is the dog then.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here.
Oh, you got stuck in a bear
Actually,
trap.
I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're illegal to use here.
That might have
You're
been
not
it.
supposed to hunt within the park at all, but that doesn't stop some lowlifes. Well, at least Max is gonna be okay. He got lucky.
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing... Listen, you hit your head.
I'll be fine. No concussion here.
If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
Calm down, bud.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Dog looks like he's gonna be okay. He's just in pain. Got his leg stuck.
Trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that.
All right. It's a pretty high point.
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude.
Yeah. You're still going on about
in
this,
the
eh?
air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a foot.
He does not stop talking. He wouldn't shut up. Shut up your face.
Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. This is not a goddamn
Knock
debate.
that light over.
I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
You alright, Barry? A little under the weather.